Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Today I wanted to talk about painting. When you have a claim and there's a certain line item in the estimate for painting, the painting will be, of course, what type of paint. Is it just a regular paint application, or is it a textured, perhaps sealing? Meaning there's a little additional process, so we have to throw some additional labor in there to do so. When you calculate the painting, you're looking at what your square footage would be. Square footage times material, and then you have a labor factor. Now, a lot of times insurance companies like to put one coat. Now, what baffles me is if you look on a paint can from the manufacturer of the paint, they state two coats, either a primer and then the finish coat, which is what that can is, or two coats of this finished paint, which the first coat acts as a primer. There's actually paint that is labeled and identified as being a primer coat of paint. That's its properties, to be that initial paint to go on a new drywall, gets absorbed in. With painting, as I say, the manufacturer says two coats, but so often in an estimate, insurance companies just do put down for one. Now, what that means is, yes, it's a little bit of labor, a little bit more material on there, but the big thing is it's more labor. When a painter comes in, he paints a room, you gotta give it time to dry, and then apply a second coat. Well, that's labor, that's more money. And they're looking to try to cut the corners where they can. So putting two coats would be self-defeating of keeping the estimate down. That's where a public adjuster comes in. We're always looking to make sure that we get two coats when a job is going to be reworked and a contractor's coming in, or yourself, to do the job necessary repairs to restore you back to what is known as pre-loss conditions. So that's something that's very important, and to say that's a line item, and that makes a difference. That impacts the dollar value of what your claim is. And that's what we look for and what can help you during the estimate process. One of the items, there are several, I'm just focusing on that. So take that to heart, guys. Next time you're looking at a paint can, you just happen to be looking, no, I know you're not. But when you have a paint project, and check the can out. Tell me how many coats does it say on there that the manufacturer is recommending you to put on there. And you'll see that it's two coats. So guys, I hope that meant something to you. I hope that you can receive that in the manner it was given, meaning that the insurance company is looking to cut corners on their estimates. And when they cut corners on their estimates, that affects your bottom line of dollars received. To have a job done properly still requires two coats. The job all of a sudden doesn't say, oh, well, if the insurance company always pays one, then really that's all you need. You don't need to have that second. You really should have. And you're having new drywall put up, and you're piecing sections in, you're putting a new ceiling up or a patch in the ceiling, and you go to repaint things, you need to have two coats on there. That's very important. Guys, I hope you take this to heart. I hope that you've learned something. If you thought this was interesting, could you give me one of those? Would you please share this with others? And would you please subscribe to my page? I'm getting a lot of people subscribing. It's really great. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. And I hope that you're learning something from this. This is to help and to benefit you. The more you know,